A day after President Moon Jae-in delivered a speech emphasizing the need for people-centered economic growth, Korea's antitrust watchdog chief met with management heads of the top conglomerates to urge them to do more to gain the public's confidence by rooting out questionable business practices and improving transparency. The watchdog gave them until the end of this year to make visible results. Ji-yeon has the story.
Korea's antitrust watchdog chief says there's still a long way to go for the country's top conglomerates known as chaebols to achieve fair market competition and coexist with smaller companies. The chairman of the Fair Trade Commission, Kim Sang-jo, said this at a meeting on Thursday with management heads of 5 chaebols, the CFO of Korean tech giant Samsung Electronics, Sang-Hoon, Hyundai Motor's President Jung Jin-haeng, SK Telecom CEO Park Jung-ho, President of LG Corporation Ha Hyun-hwoi, and the head of Lotte Group's Management Innovation Division, Hwang Gak-kyu. Kim urged them to do more to gain the public's confidence, reiterating what he said in a similar meeting in June when he asked chaebols to voluntarily carry out reforms to their convoluted governance structure so that their achievements could be shared with second-tier businesses and employees. While saying he understands such changes take time, Kim pressured them to make tangible improvements, giving them until the end of this year as a preliminary deadline.
The meaning of the deadline is to give a grace period for companies to voluntarily carry out reforms, as well as taking into consideration the start of the regular parliamentary session at the National Assembly, in which the FTC has to devise the policy direction and pace of the government's chaebol reforms.
He also asked the management heads to make their decision-making process more transparent and warned that the watchdog may conduct an investigation into the profit system of some of the chaebols' holding companies, particularly on their loyalty and consulting payments, as well as the activities of non-profit organizations that they're funding. Kim also asked them to follow guidelines on corporate lobbying to root out corruptive acts and give penalties to employees that instigate conflict with their subcontractors. Kim Ji-yeon, Arirang News.